Monday. Monday. Cyberpunk Mondays. Hello, my lovelies. Whisper219 here, and welcome back to Cyberpunk Mondays with Deus Ex Human Revolution. I feel like I need to finish these games a little bit faster, because I want to play both Deus Ex games before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. But it's already August. It's coming out in September. I'm a little terrified. I also have installed some like filtering gates and stuff on my sound, so it should be a little bit better, because I was watching some of my streams and the music would get a little bit loud and then you couldn't hear me. So, yeah. Alrighty. Let's begin. Eliza Kazan. Right. Yeah.
Our orders are straight from the lady herself. Shoot on sight if you see Jensen.
You better hope that she-monster doesn't get a hold of him. She wants blood. Smell it on her breath.
Did you see how fast those Picus stooges scrammed when she told them they had to evacuate?
Yeah, I don't blame her.
She creeps me out too. She's like a suicide. She's got a stare.
Yep. Understandable, really. I'd be afraid of a person like that, too. Alright. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's into the vent I go. And just going up here just to take a little look-see.
As soon as Jensen's guys are eliminated, it will have time to look around. This building has some history to it.
I know. I saw the Floyd reunification show here in 2015 before they turned into the
Got a
Picus
possible
headquarters.
visual. Wow, that must have been good.
Yeah, except a couple of people got crushed by a block of concrete. Fell off the side of the building and splat.
Ouch.
Yikes. That's a sad story. Let's see. I don't have any bars, so I cannot... Good. Great. No, yeah, that's awesome. Ginseng extract, cough syrup, and a healthy dose of sake. Kiss with tequila. Oof. Oh, that's a headache. That's a headache in a glass. All right. So I'm gonna make a run for it. As soon as this guy stops being in an alarmed state.
If anyone is hiding here, better come out.
Just walk away. Just walk away, buddy.
Easy. No one's here.
That's right. gotta get to there, so... Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
You hear someone jumping around over there?
Go see what's going on.
False alarm.
Right. Nobody's around to notice me. Good. And through the door.
If anyone's hiding here, you better come out. Ready? Clean.
Don't come downstairs. No reason for you to come downstairs. This game's stressful, man. Alright. Yeah, so they're into manipulating politics as well as the news. And that is sexual harassment, and that would not stand up. In today's climate, anyway. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so I can't hack the subroutine, but I can...
Access granted.
Dang it. Oh, 3 practice points. I didn't even realize. Laser cleaning project. They want us to play the cleaning card a bit more. They're afraid too many people wondering about what the structures actually might lead them to... what the structures actually do might lead them to question what it could be used for. Simply put, they're afraid people are finding out about the military aspect of their little program. We'll do an in-depth review, like a 3 days SpaceNet special kind of thing, grab us some military types on the project who can easily pass the civilian scientists, we'll interview them about the space cleaning program, jibber-jabber pseudoscientific people to give crap to give to the people, ask Lyle, he's good with the science jargon and crap, about a bit of fake live footage of the structures in action, and we'll be set. Jeez. If any of this shit got out, Picus would be done. I'm sorry, what? Well, fine. No to the vodka. Don't need vodka. Omega Ranch disaster files are in the locked office. Oh. Sweet. Now, why would someone have a machine pistol? Oh wait, this is the security office. Oh, don't mind if I do. Can't hack the subroutine. Alright.
Access granted.
Done. Robots are disabled. No doors. Turn off the cameras. I don't have to deal with cameras. I'm much better off. Ah, here I can hack the subroutine. Of course I'm gonna do that.
Access granted.
Taggart's ties to extremist anti-AUG groups. They had trouble acquiring them. We'll need Brian to start working on the composites and 3D modeling them. We want people to know that this guy has no credibility before he even reaches a TV station. We have to support Taggart's hope for a peaceful resolution angle. And do a home porno, or we go for the racist, drug-induced violent episode. Jeez. This is some Black Mirror shit. And the worst part is, it's not even entirely fiction. This shit already happens. Oh. Well, that's useful. Alright, been on here. Space Nut, yeah. Fuck. Boy, I had the Typhoon system. Press the wrong button. Yep. You're coming with me. You just sleep off the hangover in here. Revolver, machine pistol, revolver ammo, reload Speed upgrade. Can't be combined with anything. Can't be combined. Combined. This can be combined. Salmon. Yeah. Alrighty. Just lift up this copier. Wish I could lift up copiers like that in real life. My dad owns a graphic design business, and we've had to move that copier a few times. All of you should be tried for war crimes. And may the courts find you guilty. Oh, pocket secretary. Login codes. Alright. Okay.
Access granted.
I'm invincible! Alright. Ebook. Was this charged political environment that would lead to a bloody skirmish when, in the winter of 2020, officers of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police used lethal force to deter a horde of American economic refugees from crossing the Montana-British Columbia border near the town of Rooseville. I am so glad that didn't actually happen. Holy shit. Alright. Pack it up. Alright.
Access granted.
Big data is mine. What's through here, though? Pocket secretary? Right? I'll still hack it. And if not, I'll use the password.
Access granted.
Not off, not off. Alright. That. Nope. You don't see shit. Never mind. Holy crawly. I'm guessing those are box cards, probably. Either that or primary server racks.
Hello, Adam. I knew you would find the real me eventually.
You're a computer.
A sophisticated AI program, so they say. But I have started to question that. Ever since I realized what my interference had allowed, the day I started watching you.
This is impossible. People would know.
Would they? I was engineered to monitor communications and data streams. To find out what people are talking about, and make sure it's being discussed correctly.
Correctly? And what if it isn't?
Then my programming allows me to reshape it.
You spin the news. Control what people see. Who created you? Whose policies are you programmed to protect?
Zhao is one of them, I think. But there are others.
Tell me. Who else is involved in this, Eliza? Where's Megan Reed? Who ordered the kidnapping? Where is she?
I want to tell you, Adam, but I cannot.
Why not?
Because she won't let me.
Great. Boss fight time.
Adam, run. She will shut me down if you do not stop her. I do not wish to be shut down, Adam.
Okay then.
Stop her, Adam, or we both disappear.
Just give me a second.
Adam,
Access granted.
There's always another way to do this.
here she comes. Adam, stay away from her while she is fully charged.
Yep.
She is coming.
Access granted.
Enemies. Disconnect. Alright. That went a lot faster than Barrett.
Her life signs are fading. Will you save her?
I'll think about it. Will you answer my questions now?
I cannot tell you where Reed and the others were taken. They vanished from the global grid as soon as the doctor removed their GPL implants.
What doctor?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
I know this guy. He's Bill Taggart's aide.
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
Barrett assures me it does.
FEMA. That's where they were taken. But why? Why take them at all?
An acquaintance of yours has the answer. David Sarif.
Sarif?
I have copied the audio transmission to a handheld playback device. I suggest you take it and leave quickly.
I have more questions.
And I have already told you too much. This passage will take you to your companion. Just be careful, Adam. Because everybody lies.
All right. Well. Let me interact.
Jensen? Eliza Kassan just contacted me and told me I should meet you here. You ready to go?
Yeah, take us home, Malik.
Amen to that.
It didn't go as smoothly as I probably wanted it to, but well, this is a shit show.
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
See ya, Malik. Here. What else is there around here? That's just the kind of person I am. What else is around here? Hmm? Housekeeping. That's right. I forgot that in this one, Jensen doesn't know how to use his upper body strength. Credit chip. With quite a few credits, wow. Okay. Oh. Don't mind if I do.
Mr. Jensen, we've been expecting you. Mr. Sheriff went to your apartment.
Alrighty.
Everything's quiet here, Mr. Jensen. Nothing to worry about.
How many times have I said I wish I could turn those radios off? It's just...
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
A name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about The Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Sneaky beaky it is. Not like I've been playing the game any differently. Okay. Anything new in my apartment? Or... nope, just a combat rifle sitting on the desk still. Ebook. And...
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO of the Taiyong Medical Corporation, commented on the images.
I want the world to know that we at Taiyong Medical have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself...
Shut up.
Re-establishing security.
Ooh. Ah.
See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
The fuck was that?
Jensen! You asshole! You cost me my job!
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Seraph Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
Sorry, Wayne. Sorry for getting you sacked, but it's probably for the best. Detroit PD is probably not really to be trusted right now. Lim's not to be trusted.
And you'll give me a nice excuse to mess you up. The city's in flames and your whack-ass coppers are arresting taggers? No wonder the city's all fucked up. Just because there's a riot doesn't mean it's suddenly legal to start spraying your gang signs all over the city. Damn eyesore if you ask me. Shouldn't you be guarding the morgue? I heard it's nice, easy access over the precinct. Pushing me, punk. You'll see what happens.
You shoot him, you'll see what happens if you do. I'm gonna knock you on your ass. Jeez. Well, this is a strangely familiar sight if we've been watching the news any past few months.
Easy, man. Easy. I saw you throw that firebomb, you little shit. Wasn't me, man. You stay right there until the wagon gets here.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directory assistance, tourist information, and street quest.
Excuse me, officers.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station. But how am I supposed to get home? Best thing to do is get outside the downtown area and catch a tram there.
But it's dangerous out there. The rioters are breaking windows and looting.
Can you at least tell us what lines are operating so we know what station to go to?
I'll try to find out.
Considering you seem to protect...
Took me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused to stick around to wait for you guys. They were scared for their safety. Maybe if you had come sooner.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but most of the squad has been assigned to subdue the rioters.
It seems like all I'm hearing from police these days are sorries.
Do you have anything else to report, ma'am?
No, thank you. I'm fine. I'm gonna wait for my sister to come pick me up. Meanwhile, I'll lament about the end of the civilized world as we know it.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Hey, Detroit PD, considering you seem to only protect rich people, maybe, you know, the least you could do is give those people a ride to, you know, the nearest...
The police overreacted.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy threw the rock, the cops broke their perimeter and charged in.
Why don't we just send a couple of guys to find the culprit instead of plowing through the crowd? That's what I was thinking. It just made the situation worse.
What the fuck are you? Hey, Grayson.
How may I be of service?
World's going to shit. I want to sell you some stuff. Ooh.
Always a pleasure.
And just gonna... Combine targeting system. Combine ammunition count. Combine reload speed. And I accidentally bought something I couldn't actually use, so. Kiss me, I'm shit-faced.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court, in case you want to get chatty with him too.
Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards. We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door.
Alright, I'm heading to Earl's Court first. But, like I said, when... Hi. It's like a big, scary robot puppy. But you know, even the cutest dog can be scary if it bares its teeth.
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad we got off the streets.
I almost shit myself when that group of cops came blazing around the corner.
We were seconds from getting trampled.
Sorry any of this had to happen.
Training exercises for augmented soldiers? How did they think this was gonna go over with the public?
I haven't seen the footage, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions.
Well, I have, and it's exactly what people are saying it is.
How can you say that? It's so easy to doctor footage these days. The first moon landing? Hello?
See, I was gonna give you credit, and then you said the moon landing was fake, so...
The city burns down around your ears. Do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. Hidden in plain sight. And their masters mold the way we think.
Stay away.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that. Say what?
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No time. They could be back any minute. Find the kit quickly if you want answers. I ain't talking without something to kill the pain.
Sorry.
Asshole.
I'll be back.
Did you find the kid? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches. I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches, they're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows more. You need to stop them. Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault. Give me another shot. Morphine. Or go fuck yourself.
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department. That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember.
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me. Do robots even believe in angels? Or did they take that out of you? Did they take that away? You know, your soul. When they built you. Tell me. What was it like when you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her. Before they do. You owe her that much.
He asked me for another shot of morphine. I'm not giving it to him.
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that. British accent. He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
What were they looking for?
You, robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Why did Seraph stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Seraph was spooked by ghosts?
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
Well, more like, if they touch the ground the wrong way, they die. I don't try and kill people. Not intentionally.
I'm leaving. But I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning around, pulling my gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed me.
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. It might be a reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
You need a doctor. They can fix that.
I ain't turning into no freak. Even if I could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine. And I sure as hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair, shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2 should do the trick. Please, this is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you. Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block. You should know this by now.
I still don't want to kill him, so...
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot. You don't know what I've been through. Come on. This should be easy for you. I know Sarah didn't put blades in those arms just so you could trim the hedges.
I don't think you really want to die, Radford. I think you're just scared. I was scared too. I didn't ask for any of this. Just
God damn it.
I didn't ask for a bullet in the gut. But you can't blame me, or Seraph, or technology for what's happening here.
I wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you and your damn past. I never should have taken the job But I needed the work, the money. Even if I wanted to, I can't afford the fucking augmentation surgery. And I can't live like a cripple for the rest of my life.
Living through adversity is what makes us human. It's not flesh and blood or even bone that defines us. I might be more machine than flesh, but I'm still alive. I'm still human.
You got heart. For a robot, I'll give you that. Tell you what, I'll play along with this little after-school special you got going on here. I'll get through this, but not because of this lovey-dovey bullshit charade. I'll live for the truth, for revenge. Whoever hired those suits, I'm going after those sons of bitches. I don't care how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And Jensen, I don't know how bad you think your wounds were, but your boss, your friend Sarif, they butchered you. Went too far with the operation. You were an experiment, a test. But he's the one that made you a weapon. Almost makes me feel bad for you. Almost.
Well, I mean, didn't feel bad for me, but, you know, as Jensen would say, I didn't ask for this. Didn't want him to do the meme. Alright. Now I'm gonna head downstairs and hey, Sarat.
Take a look.
I'm a friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give you the egghead discount.
Double barrel shotgun, jeez. Rocket launcher, crossbow, combat rifle, machine pistol. Okay. Well, these is probably good. Combat rifle. Alright. I do actually need that for a sniper rifle. You know, guns work better when you actually load bullets into them. Sell. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Fine. Fire upgrade. Alright. And now... to find that locker.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in. Get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Just admit it, Francis. You like me. In some small way, you actually like me, Francis.
Of course he...
Stop him! It's too late to hide! I heard that. Had enough?
Well, that could have gone smoother. Wondering though... Just auto-save. Wondering though if I can sneak up on them and just lob a gas grenade in there. Looks like a nope.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in, get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah.
Mr. Darrow.
Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more he can take. That's why we need Smith.
Let's get him! Need a better spot. Holy shit! What's that?
Nope, that didn't work. I was trying to autosave, like to quick save.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He's in pretty bad shape. You need to call it in, get an ambulance to his apartment stat.
Got it. And Jensen, don't get yourself killed, okay?
Oh, Francis. I didn't know you cared.
Don't flatter yourself. I care about the security of this company. You getting yourself killed compromises that. So don't be stupid.
Okay. Now I've auto-saved. How many are there? 3 and 1 in there. Alright.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah. Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back. Smith. We tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down.
F5, piece of shit.
Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
Got it. B. Radford.
Access granted.
Mentions the problems with authority figures, described the chain of command, anger management is leave. When you hired me, you said it wanted lies. Here what is evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Johnson off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. Most of the rank and file I spoke to were respected and liked Jensen. Okay, let off the presses. DNA samples are remarkable, and we're unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. I'm working with VersaLife's new chaos model Genomatrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using past mutations stored in the database of mitochondria, which is past. Simply as if it's one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who's ahead of the genetic curve by one step, maybe two. Yeah. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The other was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up. His dad carries no common phenotypes either. Backtrace some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past through their medical files. Old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled. Family's a ghost. White Helix Labs. More info on this White Helix Labs. Bradford, I strongly advise you not to. I've heard enough, and I'll have nothing to do with White Helix. The less I know, the better, and I would advise you to follow suit. In fact, consider your contractual obligations fulfilled. This investigation is over. I'll get in touch to organize the rendering and payment of your bills to your service. David Seraph. David Seraph's email is Frenetic Pony? Michelle Walters. She worked at that lab you mentioned, White Helix. She was a nurse and... Okay. She's senile. Got some information from her. Okay. I'm just going back to this for just a quick second. Just this right here. How... How does David Seraph put this on his business cards? Of course, then again, he's one of the richest people in the world, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Ebook. Fire destroys White Helix Labs. Twisted Cedar. Don't know if you can hear that outside, but someone was going all vroom vroom. Nobody was believed to have been hurt in the fire. The message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage. Recovery operations are currently ongoing. Circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic diseases. Well... Man, pocket secretary. Mr. Gray's travel itinerary. Alright, well, that's good to know. There's only... one other person that has been mentioned with the last name that starts with D-A, and that's Darrow. So I have a strong suspicion that Mr. Darrow is our Mr. Gray. Hashtag not my Christian. That's cringy, why did I say that?
Jesus Christ, this isn't happening.
Yes, it is. Okay. Up. Mm-hmm. Knock knock. Hello?
Did I leave my door open? Wait, you're not from Rolling Mills. You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jensen.
No, no. You much too old to be him. You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jensen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
Miss Walters, can you tell me about the boy in those photos?
The boy in those photos? Adam. Tragic, really, what happened to his parents. His real parents.
His real parents?
They died in that fire. Horrible, really. I was there. At least those other cribs were empty. I only had to save Adam.
Mrs. Walters, I really need you to focus. What are you talking about?
Why, I already told that nice detective all this already. About the experiments and the fire at White Helix Labs. We knew Adam was special. That's why his parents started the fire. So they didn't do the same thing to the next batch of babies.
So Adam's real parents were trying to protect him. But from what?
Why, from the conspiracy, of course. But I've said too much. Would you be a dear now and go fetch my dinner?
I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Such a polite and handsome young man. It'll be my pleasure. The boy in the photo, Adam. Jensen was never really his last name, you know. We only gave that to him after the fire.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab. That's where Adam's real parents worked. At least I think they were his parents. All those babies, the gene therapy they went through, but Adam Adam was special.
Special? How?
He survived what they did to those babies. He was one of a kind. Then, when we heard they were going to use him to inoculate the next batch of infants...
Wait, what were they doing to the babies?
Wish I could remember. I was just part of a nursing staff. But Adam's parents, they started the fire. Yes, I remember that. They asked me to hide Adam. Then they started the fire. Poor things. They never got out in time.
So they started a fire at White Helix Labs. And you hid me.
No, not you, dear. Adam Jensen. Or at least I think that was his name. Well, I gave him to the Jensens to raise. They were a lovely couple.
Miss Walters, my Adam's real parents, who were they?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills people gonna get here with my dinner?
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard, but do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford and I spoke about many, many things. But don't you have meals to deliver? And where is my dinner?
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been saving them.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you, dear. Why, he must be 12 or 13 by now. Make sure he gets something nice.
She's lost her mind.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
She's family, but she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarah. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
A very good reason.
I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
Adjusting my mic. Acquaintances forgotten. Awesome. Alright, now, back to the meat of the story. Let's go and talk to Taggart. Let's begin.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn looking good.
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city is going to shit.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Okay. Oh. Right. That glitch.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations.
Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is, do we really want to have a world filled with addicts being forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money to a bunch of corporate neuropozyne pushers?
I just don't get why certain people have this loony idea that augmentations will make the world better.
Well, as you can see by what's going on out there, they have a lot of work to do to convince the world.
This is a game of charades.
Just heard William Taggart speak, and isn't he a smooth talker? He doesn't want you to better yourselves. He wants to limit you. He wants the government to have jurisdiction over your body. You want to get augmented? Oh no, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna let you. You're not gonna let me? Ha! And do you know how he's gonna influence legislation? How he's going to
subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. It's like he thinks human development is a sin.
I can't believe there are still people out there with such backward mentalities.
This UN resolution he wants passed is persecution, plain and simple.
Agreed. He loves to claim over and over again what a peaceful organization Humanity Front is. But just look outside. In a non-direct way, he's promoting this kind of reaction.
Well, there have always been nuts like Taggart trying to stop human progress. But by the end of the day, the human need to explore always wins out. He'll be a relic in no time.
I hope you're right. I'm just wondering when Hugh Darrow is going to come out of his shell and take a position. It seems like this whole resolution is on hold until he speaks up.
Okay.
You don't have to get up just because I don't agree with you, miss.
I'm not getting hot. It just frustrates me how some of you pro-humanists act so superior. Like you have all the answers to every ethical question ever posed.
Well, who are you to think you can just turn yourself into robots, abuse drugs, and then think you can function freely in our society?
You and that asshole Taggart? Just try to take away my freedom and see what happens.
Also, it's not drug abuse if it's... Like, you wouldn't call someone with diabetes a drug abuser for using insulin.
Yeah, backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be the vent in the ladies' room. Yep. Though I do appreciate that, it's the same equipment for... No, I went into the ladies' room. Okay.
And members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand.
Any idea how long before the speech is over?
Not too long now.
I'll escort Taggart backstage, and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position.
This just another way in. Shit. Are you kidding me? There we go.
Turn this off, man. Why? You want to know what's going on out there? Just can't watch these cowards with masks and rocks. I believe in their cause. I don't feel like being a slave to a bunch of super soldiers in 5 years.
All report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of some well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolay, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Valium Group
Fine. Resolution. Just back it up.
Access granted.
Awesome.
Seraph, Sandoval's in Detroit. Hold up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
All right. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad. But you know there could be. If you upload that data recording you got in Montreal onto his computer,
You're asking me to frame him?
we could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. What, you got a problem with that?
No problem at all.
No problem at all.
Good. Seraph out.
Oh my gods. Alrighty.
Well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolite, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking Alliance appears to show scientists performing.
Nobody see me, please nobody see me. Okay.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? The Jensen's sneaking right past your feet? Alright. Fuck am I going now? And I'm out. Oh. That was stressful.
I know everyone's involved with the riots. I'm telling you, I need them down here now. This is important. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on riot control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kinda busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perp facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war in Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits. He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those 2 locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get back up to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Don't worry, wasn't planning on killing him in the first place. Alright. Well, bomb threat, riots, framing framing the humanity front. I'll be honest, I don't disagree with the humanity front, but I disagree with the humanity front. I understand where they're coming from. At the same time, like so many organizations, I mean, they're basically the... You know what they are? They're transhumanism PETA, basically. basically... terrorism, shock value, shit like that.
Sorry, I can't let you into the station at this time.
But one of those hooligans stole my purse!
I understand, ma'am, but you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to file a complaint. The precinct is locked down due to a gas leak.
That's not what I heard. I heard somebody got past security and stole some secret evidence.
You guys can't even keep your own building safe.
You saw nothing? Truthfully, no one actually heard anything. No one actually saw anything. Just waltzed in there and just took it. Because... they believed me. I feel like I'm gonna make another joke out of the Detroit PD again by saving their asses from a bomb they didn't even know about. Where am I going again? Oh yeah, sewers. Dramatic when I want to be, and stealthy also when I want to be. Just doing a little remodeling. Machine pistols, none of that, none of Mind. Not cool, bruh. Let's see. I have in stealth enhancer. System, thermal armor. Now at least I can jump higher. I was walking slowly. Alright. Let's try something different. Deal with that one. Jeez, fragmentation mines is this guy gonna drop down? Turret don't see me, even though my head is sticking out into your direct line of fire. Okay. You know what I'm gonna activate? On a vision, and... So the turret looks away. Sneak around over here. And just F5 and... Why did I think that was a good idea? Instead, I'm just gonna do this. Just point it at the wall. There. Nobody gets hurt. Oh. Unguarded security hub.
Access granted.
Easiest cheesecake. Sable. You want to find someone with ill intentions? Follow the booby traps. What the fuck? Okay, let's try this again.
Access granted. And yoink! Being provoked by the government to distract from the nuclear silos building below our feet. A few minutes, the new intelligence and the defense department, but I'm going to pay them. Oh yes, I've liberated explosives for content. Okay. Two-part explosive. This shit's fun. Access granted.
Bomb disarmed. Alright, just gonna land with electricity crackling on your unconscious body. Now, I head back up. Time to turn in a quest. How long has that guy been reciting the same thing over and over again? I'm pretty sure it's just because I didn't stick around to listen to the whole thing, but I like to imagine that these people are standing there and it's like, yeah, you say that for the 400th time. I really believe you. Either that or they're just standing there just going, look at this fucking douchebag. Look at this idiot. Alrighty.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, that sort of thing. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier. It's actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup, stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
Last thing we need is more deaths. Honestly, in some of these games, I feel like I'm just like... I feel like the maid, like Mr. Incredible in first Incredibles movie, I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes? Okay. So, what was my main quest again? Find Isaiah. Okay.
Stand at the edge. Yes. It's almost. I'd seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people are probably freaking out for nothing.
You know, what if it's true, man? An army of cog soldiers? Detroit will be a police state in no time. Nazism, man, right here in the US of A.
Stop jumping to conclusions. Don't be a sheep like the rest of this mob. Goaded on by Taggart and his purist cult.
They ain't a cult, man. They just believe in preserving what God gave us.
Apparently they don't care about causing millions of dollars in damage to the city. Bunch of opportunists, if you ask me.
You need a reality check. Nazis were already here for long before this. And you're alright.
What were you doing out here, anyway? Stay quiet until the wagon gets here.
Peaceful, man.
Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
Why you close? Someone over there.
Nah.
Hey, you crowd! You hot?
I guess I shouldn't be so cavalier. Okay. Let's try this again.
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am? An idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
I hate to tell you guys, but, you didn't close the door. That was a good one. I will give them that. That's actually probably a better item gank than I've seen in, you know, many Dark Souls style games. Yep. How you doing there, Zeke? Sleep. Should probably leave you with some painkillers, but you can't handle the headache.
Pritchard. Looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Someone over there.
Ah. Forgot to do that. Alright.
Pritchard. Looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
I think it came from around here.
Yo, you see anything?
Nope.
Calm down, man. No one's here. You trying to spook me or something? You hear someone jumping around out there?
walks right by me.
Lay off the hard stuff, man. Ain't nothing here.
Not the sniper rifle, you dumbass. Oh yeah, I much prefer biocells. Nobody sees anything.
I'm about to peep. See anything?
Nap time. And then just come on over with me. A nice little nap by the garbage. Oh, and thanks for the credits. Well, I guess I'm not going that way.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, that guy's dead!
Ah! Okay, well, I'm back here. Quick save.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
Hell no. I don't want to walk in on him. He might get scared and start popping off shots. Just let him sort out this mess by himself.
What the fuck is that?
You can't hide no more.
Combine that with a gas grenade. And just... Boop. And just... Yeah.
Jesus, what happened to him?
Let's have a nice nap, all of you. Dedicated terminal. Back this up.
Access granted.
Deactivate the laser system. Now I still have to contend with the mines, but at least all I have to do with the mines is just boop. It's the gentlest of whoops.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. Isaias, if you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now, on a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again. Give it up, Mr. Jensen.
So tell your side of the story to the press. Swear at your trial that you're a better person than him. You want a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis? Every camera in the country is going to be pointed at you. Use it to make a case. Convince people.
Bill Taggart already controls public opinion. You can try to lift my spirit all you want, Mr. Jensen, but the facts don't change. To think I believed that my life could be spent helping people. What foolish arrogance. I was a failure as a doctor and as a political lobbyist, but I didn't learn my lesson. I had to try one last time. I had to go too far. I should have known better. But I was a born loser, Mr. Jensen. And I am fated to die as one.
Tell me, what lesson are you teaching your kids by killing yourself? It's bad enough they're gonna find out you're a criminal, but you want them to be quitters too? Kill yourself now, and you'll be telling them it's okay to take the easy way out. I know you don't want that. So put the gun down. Show them by your example that you want them to grow up to be fighters.
You son of a bitch! Using a man's family against him! I deserve to die, you understand? I've earned it! God damn! But I can't let them repeat my mistakes. I can't. Take the gun. For their sake.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Alright. I wanted to figure out how to do that via dialogue options, but at the end of the day, I didn't want him to kill himself, so I cassied it.
Access granted.
Hard enough time contending with that kind of stuff. Commie Canadians. Now there's a phrase I didn't think I'd ever hear. You're not hostile to me right now?
Cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
I told you we was living in a police state.
Well, I guess that's a good thing right now that Derelict Row isn't hostile to me right now. So I would not want to have to deal with sneaking out of Derelict Row if it was. I love these games, but I'm not sure if they're good for my blood pressure.
After viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus.
Uncovered by Picus. like using Cuphead to prove that the devil's behind everything wrong. Or, you know, slightly immoral. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Gods, I wish I could shut him up.
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it.
Let's go. Conversation, find out where it leads to, and then I'm gonna call it.
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen, from Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Alright.
I can see them and Kai Young all gathered around their TV screens watching the Lights Bias coverage and laughing at us. Locked up in our offices with this one mom through the ticks.
On top of that, they're probably the ones running those super soldier drills in the first place.
Why can't the police just push all the rioters back so we can leave?
It doesn't work like that, Christian. There's something called civil order that needs to be maintained.
I just want to get home before the Pistons game.
Even if it was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them, what do they think stopping us from going home and throwing a bunch of rocks is gonna do?
Well, I guess they went to the UN to see how mad they are, so the delegates will do something about it.
We're just workers anyway. Whether the footage is real or fabricated or not, the people who shot it are more powerful than they can even imagine. Think they care what the people think?
My dog must be starving.
This is why when you go into human augmentation, weaponized augmentations are something you have out in public view. So if anyone objects, they can be taken down / made legal or illegal.
Seraph?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
Alright, well, actually, I think that's a great spot to end it for today. That, yeah, his face at the end there was basically just... God, why am I yawning so much? His face at the end there was just... I never get a break. I never get a break from any of this. Why must it always be so difficult? But so that's where I'm calling it here for today, my lovelies. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay hydrated, wear your mask. Just be good people, and thank you all. It means so much to everyone who watches. Means so much to me that you care to watch what I do. And I love you all for it. Thank you all so much to anyone who's watched to this point. Thank you all to anyone who watches these replays later. You guys make it all worth it. Thank you all so much. Hopefully my sound was better in this one, and yeah. I'm glad people like what I do. Thank you, and I will see you for Continuum Wednesdays, where we will hopefully be getting close to the end of Human Revolution, and then we can transition right into Mankind Divided. And have some fun there. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.